Hi everybody, hi every spirit. Welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Esoteric Cloud Surfer here, ready to take a live esoteric ride in a esoteric cloud, which is a lighter, less dense, and also vibing on a higher frequency and vibration vehicle. And when your spirit, you as a space, jump into that esoteric cloud, you can fly and float to higher, more expanded, wider, and wiser realms of reality and realms of perspective, so you can feel lighter and wider about yourself and your own circumstances as well. Thank you very much for being here. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings, and emotions, a whole bunch of individuality, uniqueness, and responsibility as well. Check the links in the description down below to support me and my beautiful partner Dario. And check our LinkTrees so you can have access to more content as well. Ah, Daria is actually there. You guys can see her. So, she's doing her stuff, taking care of our cat as well at the same time. You know. And do you want to appear, or you want me to close you out?
I'm okay with.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And hold on. And a huge shout out to my SoulGroup and to everybody out there changing the world right now. Shout out to Archangel Uriel and Michael as well. And shout out to my Pokemon Unite team, Team Unique Stars. We are looking for Europe region members to join our team. That is a part of our team, and we have another member, so we're looking for more members. It's an open squad. We're not just looking for 5. If you don't know, Pokemon Unite is a mobile game of Pokemon with 5 players in each team, but I want to create a squad and have more players as well. And that's it for the intro. Thank you very much for watching once again, and let's get started with today's live stream, the start of Cancer season, the start of Cardinal season, and the start of summer as well. So it's not just the start of a new astrological season, it's the start of a bigger season in itself. It's a start of a whole span of 90 degrees, right? And we have the 4 corners, the 4 directions, the 4 archangels, because we divided the 360, the space we are in, small spaces inside of a bigger space. We divided that 360 first in 4 corners. First, it was in half, duality, good or bad, male and female, and then we made an extra line, right? So we found the real center point, the real center point, and we created those divisions in 90 degrees, the 4 corners, the 4 directions, north, south, east, and west, and the 4 archangels and the 4 seasons. They all represent that division for us to be more organized and to be more intelligent about the surroundings we are in right now. So we are entering a quadrant, okay, one of the 4 quadrants, right? It's a big part of the sky that contains a specific type of energy. That's how we know, oh, that's summer, that's winter, or that's we are on Cancer season, we are on Gemini season, because there is different energy and we know how to see and separate them, right? So what does that mean for everybody new to astrology, or everybody that wants to hear my piece about the energies in the sky? What does that mean? We are entering in Cancer season, cardinal water season. I don't like that name. And summer. So we have a smaller meaning, and a bigger meaning. We have a smaller spectrum and a bigger spectrum, right? So small spectrum, cardinal water, creating new ways to feel and connect with others, creating new feelings and creating new emotions about what you were already in, right? Hold on, let's see if I can enlighten me better here a little bit. Let me see. Oh, that's too much. Mm, mm, mm. It's okay. It's okay. Just because here, there is a bit of a shadow. That's fine. Balanced, right? Balanced. Maybe if I go more no to this side, we live and direct. Let's go. So cardinal water, creating new ways to feel, creating new ways to connect, creating new feelings, creating new emotions, creating new senses or a place of comfort, security, privacy. Cardinal and water, okay? So it's the start of that. It doesn't mean you're gonna already create or experience a sturdy, deep spiritual relationship. No, you are starting this process, or you are starting a new process, or you are giving more percentage of your energy and attention to that area. Doesn't mean you're gonna get it right now. You can, but it doesn't necessarily mean right now, right? So right now you are creating, you are writing. Imagine you are going to the grocery store, you are writing your buying list right now, and then you go buy it, and then you come back home and you eat it. Okay, so creating the shopping list, Cancer season. Going to the store, Scorpio season. Coming back home and enjoy the experience of going to the store, who was there, who wasn't, what were they talking about, how I felt about them, how I felt about the products that I bought, and then coming home and enjoy them and feel about that, Pisces. Now you know why they're so special, right? Now you know it's a lot of things to be aware. That's why they're super powerful. Their awareness is aware of a lot of things. That's why sometimes they are confused because they are aware of a lot of things. You might be small-minded and you are not aware of a lot of things. That has a power. That's a superpower as well. You can focus on one thing all day, but then you miss out in a lot of things. So Cancer season, it's that. We are starting a new cycle when it comes to our emotions, to our feelings, to our relationships, to how we feel comfortable, to how or whom we let into our bedroom, physically and emotional and metaphorically speaking. Because you might receive friends at your house and they only go to the kitchen or they only go to the bathroom, right? And the living room. They don't go to your bedroom, right? Or they don't come to my recording studio. So some of them might. If I create right now, if I start to create a deeper relationship with them, when they come here to my house, they just don't stay in the kitchen heating. They come here to the recording studio and see my private space if I allow them. So we are creating new connections or new opportunities to do that, to allow people to come closer. But it's up to you to have some responsibility, to be realistic, to use the Capricorn energy 180 degrees away to balance that. Okay? And be realistic and create new ways to be more practical. But you have to do it because everybody is doing Cancer, cardinal water. So you have to take responsibility, right? And you have to create Capricorn energy. That's why Capricorns right now might feel attacked or might feel pressured or might feel, hey, why that everybody's reacting weird to me? Because you are all, if you are a Capricorn sun, you are always reminding people around you that they need to take responsibility over something, and the people might get uncomfortable because they don't know why. Because in their mind, they might not even be thinking about you, but they are in a space that collides with you in a harmful way instead of harmonic way. But that's a perfect moment to create balance. Opposition is just a big ass opportunity. That's why they start with the same letters. Opportunity, opposition, right? They are the same thing done in two different ways, right? So that's the start of Cancer season, all right? And then we have the start of the summer, because the summer in itself is a bigger energy or a bigger spectrum, a bigger parameter that we fulfill. So the summer characteristically is hot, right? Everybody, whoa, summer is hot. Whoa, happy birthday, esoteric cloud surfer. The summer is hot, right? Yes. And what does that mean? Steven Moreno, hi, welcome to the live stream. Shout out to the SoulGroup, showing us a wave over there. And the summer is hot, so that means there is a lot of interaction. It means there is a lot of friction. Things get closer to each other. Because even in scientific terms, if in the same volume there is a rise in movement or a rise in quantity of particles in the same volume, they will bounce in each other and in the limits of the container of that volume more. So that will increase the pressure and the temperature. They are all correlated. Movement, temperature, pressure, volume, and the quantity of particles of spirits in that same volume. So, summer means that because we are still in Earth, we still live in the same space, but now there is more things in that space. New spirits coming in with Cancer season, because Cancer is ruled by the moon, and the moon is the closest to us. So this is the most powerful, most important cardinal season, because the portal that it opens, it's super close to us. So new spirits came straight here, looking for a connection, right? Because when it's Aries season, the portals are open via Mars and via Mars, right? When it's Libra season, the portal is open via Venus, and when it's Capricorn season, the portal is open via Mars, via Saturn. So that's the big cross, right? Moon close to us, Mars and Venus kinda in the same relative position, Saturn far away. So you divide our 360 in 4 cardinal points. You know, Moon, South Node close, Mars, Venus kinda in the same distance, Saturn North Node, what makes us uncomfortable and what we need to do in order to grow, here further away. And then it makes a circle by connecting all those 4 points, right? So summer means that there is more things in the same volume. So the temperature, the clash, the sharing, the giving, the receiving, the expressing will be more in general, more intense, more present. You can see it more, others can see you more. You will feel the need to express more, others will feel the need to express more, especially when we reach Leo season. Everybody will be fixed in expressing what we are going through right now. Alright? So that's summer. Alright? Everybody wants to go out as well. Everybody wants to go out physically and mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And that results in a better feeling. A feeling of being together, sharing stuff, sharing space, and enjoy it. Even enjoying the clash, even enjoying the aggressiveness, right? And that's spiritual hell, physical heaven. Because as a spirit, once upon a time, you were alone, by yourself, you had nobody, physically and around you. Because you weren't aware of yourself, you couldn't be aware of others around you. But then you became aware of yourself, and you became aware of others around you, and you wanted to create a connection with them. So then you created something. So it's not just yourself, you are in something right now, and that's heavy, dense, and it can perturb your senses, but that's the reason why you exist. So spiritual heaven is when you have space for yourself. It's when we have clarity for yourself. And that during summer, it might lack. Clarity might lack. You might feel very fulfilled. You might feel very loved and sense of partnership and a brothership. Brotherhood? Yes. But you will have less space for yourself. And that goes back to what I said. Because we are in the same space, in the same volume, and there is more things in us and outside of us. We express more and we react more, so we create more substance, but we are all in the same space. So the temperature, the movement, and the pressure will rise. Keep that in mind. Alright? And before we start, the description, the analysis, let's see how today's energies were for you. Time in somebody else's program, or if you spend a lot of time in your own program. So, if you have time in somebody else's program, most likely it was their, what conspiracy theorists call their program, or the shadow government, or the government, or in their institutions, aka you were out of your space. So if you spent more time out of your space, your spirit was under their calendar, the Gregorian calendar. So today it was the 21st of the month 6 of the year 2022. And that equals 2 plus 1 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. And that's 3 plus 6 plus 6, which is 3 plus 12, which is 15, which is 6. So, today was a great day to take power and control over the situation that was going in outside of your space, in their store, in their infrastructure, at work. Or somebody might have claimed or tried to claim authority over how you feel and how you think. And that's basically how the magic square is, you know? So if you are still going through it, or if you were going through it, now you are at home, chilling and relaxing, take your time to come back to yourself, claim power and control over how you think and how you feel. And if you spend more time with yourself, if you was a Freemason, because Mason means somebody that builds character or physically, and they are Masons, you know, because they build under somebody else's plan. You are so you don't have their values, you have your own values. So for them, you have no value, because they can't use you to work or to expand on their programs, because you are too busy, like myself and Mystery over there, expanding our own process, programs and channels and activities, right? So if you were spending more time, none of those are good or bad. You have to use both. Keep that in mind. Thinking a lot about the music you're gonna do when you reach home. So you spend 8 hours at work, but maybe you spend 2 hours in your personal space. Be aware of that as well. But those hours are not as juicy, or they can be way more juicy, but it then depends on your alignments and how you are reacting to the situation when you are working or outside of your personal space. But if you are a Freemason building on your own time, today's energies gonna be the end of the Mayan calendar. That means that we went in a big ass shift, and we changed so much that when you look back to the old world, that is dead. You can't do that anymore. That's why it's dead. That's why the world ended. Because how we were doing things in the world changed so much, you can't do those anymore. You have to do some new way. That's why the world just got more free for all. Go check mine and Mysterious podcast here on the channel. Spirit to all. Ah, that's a beautiful name. God damn it.
It's a beautiful name.
So 1 plus 4 plus 1, that's 6 as... No way, that's 6 as well. It is 6 plus 0, so there is more space.
Okay, so today's like...
Ooh, interesting. So, yeah, it's matching. Today's matching. Let's just see if I did the math right. 2 plus 1 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So that's 6 over there. And that's 3. Yeah, no, it is. It is. So, but there is differences. Because if you spend more time with yourself, it's 6 plus 0. So there is more space. You feel more free. You feel lighter. You can take power and control over higher thoughts and feelings, over higher demons and angels. And if you were too much outside, or if you were spending more time in the magic square, it was 6, but it came 1 plus 5. So you had to be more unique and individual about your feelings, emotions, connections, and relationships. So somebody else like I said, they wanted to be individual about your, because it's 5, so it's always about that connection, so it can go both ways, right? So you were very individual about your feelings and emotions, or somebody was trying to shove that individuality or that individual way to see things into your space. So keep that in mind, okay? By going into the magic square, maybe it was more resistance, maybe you needed to have a stronger shield, while in your own space you felt more free and open. Okay, keep that in mind. Beautiful, beautiful. And now that we made a more logical analysis of today's energy, let's make a more subconscious analysis. Even in the black bag, you can see it, bitch. Need to pay. You need to pay in order to see it. By the way, guys, you can donate $10 to my PayPal that is in the description down below, and I pull a card for you. If you pay $15, euros, I will pull a dragon card for you as well. Oh, by the way, what is today's energy? You guys can see in the screen as well, but the sun is in Cancer, 0 degrees Cancer. So maybe today is, no, it's the first day of Cancer season. It's not the 0 day, right? Because but the sun is at 0 degrees. So today is 0. It's not 1. And that will be so interesting because that will change so much the dynamic of the calendar, having the day 0. Because everybody say that moon calendars or the old calendars didn't work because of this, of that, and third, because of that mathematical pattern. But if you have the day 0, that can change many things. Or not. I'm just expressing an idea, guys. Aquarius sun, not Capricorn, not Taurus, not Virgo. It's air, it's an idea. I'm not saying that is like that. It's just an idea. Okay, guys? Chill. Chill. So, sun in Cancer, moon in Aries. And this is beautiful for me because I have moon in Taurus, so it's ruled by Venus. So, I like beauty, or I love a lot. And I have that Aquarius stellium, so I like challenges. And even my Venus is a part of that Aquarius stellium. So, I love those challenges. And I like when somebody goes through a challenge and rises and goes through the challenge and comes back stronger. I love that. I love to go through that. That's why I sometimes I might be seen as very harsh, because I want you to go through that challenge always up, always strong, always like this is nothing, but you might be suffering internally, but it's like this is nothing, I can do it, and you do it and you come back stronger. That's beautiful for me. So we're starting this Cancer season with a learning lesson, with a learning process, right? Because the sun is in Cancer and the moon is in Aries, and that's a 90-degree angle, which means a learning lesson, because it's going to feel rough, and every time you feel rough or you go through some turbulence, there is always something to learn there. And then the gifts or the triumphs is you experiencing what you learned, or because you learned that, you were able to take that sextile, you were able to take that opportunity because you went through that learning lesson. That if you didn't went through that learning lesson, because sometimes you might have squares, you might be always dodging the squares. You don't take spiritual responsibility, you don't go through your lessons, and then you manifest a big ass full moon scenario or a Pluto scenario, because you were avoiding change, so you were accumulating change. And transformation, aka full moon or Pluto scenario, transformation is a lot of change in a small time, and you were accumulating all that change in the bag, and they fused together and they exploded. That's why Scorpio is represented as the phoenix, and it's called ruled by Pluto, because you accumulate a lot of water. And when that water, like I said, bro, this is so cool because this is very scientific. Like I said, if in the same volume, if in the same container, there is a rise of particles, of spirits, of things as well in it, and the volume doesn't change, the particles and the spirits will bounce off in each other, and in the walls of the container more, because there is more of them, right? And then that will increase the movement, the temperature, and the pressure. And eventually, if you don't open the container and let some pressure out, it will burst the container. And that's Scorpio. You accumulate feelings, emotions, memories, desires. And if you don't release, it will, because you, right now, we are here to experience and expand our space. But that's not immediate. Sometimes it is. It depends on certain experience. But if your space, it's still in the same size, it's still in the same awareness, it's still in your mind. So if you accumulate too much inside of the same space, or if you accumulate too much of the same things, right? Or if you look too much at life through one perspective, that will accumulate a lot of things in the same space. It will rise the pressure and the temperature, and it will explode. What you can do is release, or you can expand the container. You can expand your mind, you can expand your heart, you can expand your sacral chakra, you can expand your solar plexus chakra. So that doesn't explode, that just makes you feel more fulfilled. So you can release or you can expand on it. Alright? But if you stay and you don't change, you will explode. Transform, okay, many changes accumulated that then you experience in a very short amount of time. Right? So, learning lesson, Sun in Cancer, Moon in Aries, learning how to feel more unique about the feelings, emotions, and relationships that you pay attention to and that you express to or you express about. Learning to feel more unique and individual when you express yourself about what makes you feel comfortable, safe, secure. Learning how to feel more unique and individual to whom you open up and to whom you feel more secure, safe, and private. AKA, go deep on those spiritual relationships. And if they are not a spiritual relationship, burn that. You don't need to burn them. You don't need to call them names and say, I fuck you. You can just burn the relationship. And you don't even need to leave the relationship. You can just moderate. But then that's Libra. That's the other square, Libra. Moderate the relationship. And the Aquarius do that very well as well, but we are more stubborn, and sometimes we are more extreme. Sometimes we don't need to do that, and we do, which is like, that's that friend, that's the drinking friend, that's the smoking friend, that's the school friend, that's that girlfriend that we are not very close, but we have like a chemistry. That's that friend I knew for every since we were born. That's the friend that I knew since we were born, but I'm closer to him. That's the girl that I know forever, but we never felt that connection. But all of that, you know that, because in Cancer season and Aries season, you might know that subconsciously, and you might not have the words or the means to be, hey, you're not that close to me, so why you being so close to me? You know, you're not that close to me, so don't be that close to me. Hey, if I hear that lyrics outside, I'm gonna find you, gonna pay me. I'm gonna find you. So, tarot card, beautiful celestial tarot deck. Let's see what the majority of the spirits have to say about today's energy. Because I already told you what I have to say about today's energy, but I'm just a spirit controlling a group of spirits. I'm not in control of every spirit around here. So let's see what they think. Let's see how they're moving about this. Let's go. Uranus, the Fool. It's changing time. Change that leads you into uniqueness, originality, newness, rebelliousness, opposition, a bit of an uncomfortability, a bit of loneliness, but that will result in you being able to be wherever you want. Because 0, any number plus 0 gives that 0. So anything that you add into this period of change, that's what you become. 5 plus 0, 5. 15 plus 0, 15. So if you add that energy into this new process of change you're going through today, that's what you'll become. You have the choice, you have the power. Because the fool believes in everything. So you can believe you are rich. You can believe you ain't shit. You can believe you need God. You can believe in yourself. You can believe you need that. You can believe you don't need that. You can believe you great. You can believe you small. Anything you believe right now, you're gonna become it. Or there is more chances of becoming it. So keep that in mind. You hear me, Stadia?
Yes,
You believe in yourself?
I do.
You believe in all possibilities?
All possibilities.
Let's go. She said yes. I think you guys couldn't hear, but she said she believes in herself and she believes in all possibilities. Yes. Yes. And let's see how can we do this in a higher way. Oh, a card just came straight out. Magenta Dragon.
Oh, it came out yesterday.
Yeah. Be more soft, be more deep, be more internal, but still be expressive, still be imaginative, still have a bright light about the future, but be a bit more internal, be a bit more soft. Maybe connect with somebody else, maybe imagine you and somebody else doing something together, alright? Or show your true colors in a more private circumstance, or take care of somebody else that you love with your imagination, with your creativity, and by uplifting them as well. Yeah, that's that learning square as well. That's that learning square of Aries and Cancer. Because Aries moon is that fire, but Cancer is that softness that makes that red hot fire a more deep, more soft, a more calm magenta. You better know your colors and your tones. So, without any further ado, let's analyze today's energies. Keeping in consideration that the title of the live stream is the start of Cancer season in the summer, let's see how are we kicking things in this season. Hold on, guys, I'm just trying to close the box over here. Let's go. So, Sun in Cancer, Moon in Aries, we already said that. Learning how to feel more unique and individual about the private, deep, emotional things that you pay attention to or express with or about. Then, Sun in Cancer, Mars in Aries, learning how to see more private or more important or more meaningful creative attributes, passions, motivations, anger, and frustration. So, we need to learn how to be more private, don't express too much our angers, our frustrations, even our passions and motivations. We need to learn how to select, initiate that process of like, okay, that person, I feel closer to that person. So I can share, I can be passionate about my gaming channel, or I can be passionate about my spiritual channel with that person, not with that person, they gossipy. Things like that, you know? Or you're gonna learn how to be really passionate and aggressive to people that they are trying to create a connection with you, but they have no business being with you. And you need to push them out, you need to scare them with fire, with your passion, with your aggressiveness, with your frustration. Like, bitch, you don't belong here. You know, be that aggressiveness. That's so funny, because I was thinking my Mars is in Libra, but it's in the first house. So I can be very aggressive, but I always have that I'm trying to find the right, let's go Libra, I'm trying to find the right term, but it's like, even my voice is deep, right? But the way I move my hands and how I express myself, the expressions that I use are kind of not faulty, but they kind of more soft. If I can say like bitch, but it even sounds more feminine, or it sounds a bit more like sophisticated. So sometimes people react to my aggressiveness in like, what? Are you being aggressive? Are you trying to relate? Because I'm being aggressive in a Libra way. I'm aggressive in a Libra way, but it's exalted. So I was now thinking me like burning a bridge or something, and like we be laughing, because of that airness, of that lightness. I was just reflecting. Cancer Sun, let's go. Cancer Sun. We were talking about some air.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Jupiter in Aries. Wait, that's Venus. Venus in Taurus still, right? Wait, I have too many symbols here. Venus. There we go. Venus in Taurus, late degrees Taurus, right? Let me check. Venus, really late Taurus, almost in Gemini. 28. Oh, I can see there. Okay. I can see there. Yeah, it's 28. Alright, it's almost in Gemini. I wasn't really aware of that. I am aware of that right now. So it's still it's cusping. So it's sextiling the sun, but it's very soon it will be in conjuncting, or it will be fatal attracting, I mean. So we are starting with an opportunity to create a new sense of connection to something that we have been loving, to something that we have been desiring, or you can create the opportunity to manifest, to feel satisfied about a desire, an objective, a goal, a status that you were working and building on, or just opportunity to manifest what you love, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel pretty, what makes you feel valuable, what makes you feel satisfied, what makes you feel fun, enjoyable, safe, secure, what's in your mind, if you express it a lot, if you relate it a lot, if you love it a lot, you got it. So if you don't love yourself, you don't got it. If you don't express yourself like I'm beautiful, I'm powerful, I'm unique, I'm individual, you don't got it. But if you do, you got it. Got it, girl.
You got it, boy.
I like that. Mysteria. Me and Mysteria will make an album of the two of us in every song. We might not even be both rapping or both singing. We might be making some hums. My voice is great. Yeah, I have actually 2 songs because I didn't knew. I made some songs, and I enjoyed them both, because I was experimenting, and it's Taurus Moon hum, because I have Taurus Moon, and the background or the backbone of the music is my hums and my, and I was also experimenting with auto tune, and that was very funny. And the main message of that song is believe in you. So go to my SoundCloud, it's in the LinkTree description down below, and you can listen to that music. By the way, do you see the paintings in the background? I made those paintings, and Mysteria also make paintings. So if you want a painting, you can buy one of those, or you can give us an idea, you can give us a project, and we make a painting for you. We make a commission for you. Okay? So, Venus sextiling the sun in Cancer, an opportunity to manifest what you love and to manifest really hard how you feel about yourself, the world, your relationships, and the things that you pay attention to, and everything I said before. Then Mercury in Gemini, right? 8 degrees Gemini, fresh out of not fresh, but out of retrograde, right? 8 degrees, going deep after the retrograde, going deep. Fatal attracting the sun. So we are thinking a bit more light, we are thinking a bit faster, and we are thinking a bit more clearly about the things that we pay attention to, about the people, places, and things that we express ourselves with, that they entertain us or we entertain them, or the shows we watch. we are feeling connected to them. You might feel impacted, you might cry a little bit, or you might get mad, but after it, you think in a more clear, fun, and light way about it, or you might just be like what you want is here, but your mind is always looking there. But this is all like it's like the sun is close to you, the sun is burning your face, but you're always looking there, so you know it's there, but you might be just no, 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 no. It's not even an opposition where you are forced to meet. You might just make it like no, 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 and then it's like really, and it burns your face.
Really?
Really? It's not. I'm not here. Really?
Are you sure? You burn?
本当にですか? 本当に. And now Jupiter in Aries squaring the and this is very interesting. Jupiter in Aries squaring the Sun in Cancer, but Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, so we are learning how to be exalted about different things when it comes to create new feelings, create new emotions, create new connections, and create new meanings and reasons behind why we do and express those things. So right now we need to learn how to expand more on our individuality, expand more on our visions. If we express ourselves to that relationship, but they don't listen, they change the subject, they hate on us, they always bring up how cheap the beef they bought was, and I'm talking about Pluto in Sag. Maybe I need to expand on my individuality. Maybe I need to expand on myself. Maybe I need to expand on being alone. You know? Learning how to travel with your perspectives to lonely, unique, individual, new places. Learning how to travel from the comfort zone to the battlefield, to the front line. You are like chilling at home, now you in the front line. But not like a war, it's like everybody, we are like this. Imagine Attack on Titan, it's a perfect example. I don't know if you watch Attack on Titans. If Steven is still here, I'm pretty sure he watched the anime Attack on Titan, Shingeki no Kyojin, which is actually badly translated, because it doesn't mean Attack on Titan, it means the Attack Titan. And if you watch it until the end, that changed everything. Because it's not Attack on the Titans, it's the Attack Titan. And if you know what that is, the Attack Titan, you're gonna be like, yeah. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know? So, yeah, it's like people inside of the walls on Attack of Titan, and they're afraid of the Titans. They're afraid of the outer world. That's Sun in Cancer. Pretty much. You have many walls, you have many layers, many shells. But then, Jupiter in Aries is the platoon, the troops that go outside the walls. You can stop them. They might die, they don't care. They don't care, they just want to know more. They just what lies behind the walls. And nobody stops them. And spoilers. Mysteria, close your ears. Spoilers. Are they closed? Spoilers. The walls fall in the end. Okay? Everybody come back. So that's what represents. Okay? You need to expand, go beyond the walls. And if you don't, the Titans come in and hit you. You need to go out there. You need to explore. You need to know what's going on. You need to see for yourself. You need to believe in things that you see for yourself, that you feel. Because if you don't go see the Titan, because there were people that in the walls, they were in the central layer of walls, they didn't believe in Titans, or they didn't believe they were as bad. Right? Oh, it's not a big deal. We could kill Titans any time of the day. And then they go outside and they just being eaten like a new player on Pokemon Unite or League of Legends. You know? Because they didn't go for themselves, And I mean, they did. They went for them. They went and to outside of the walls, and they went see for themselves. But because they didn't do that before, or because they didn't learn how to act in that situation, they got eaten. While the other guys that they were always going outside of the walls, they knew how to get in the back of the Titan and slash their neck, slash that sense of comfort, slash that security, slash that desires. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's Jupiter in Aries squaring the Sun in Cancer, learning how to expand beyond your shell, learning how to expand beyond your walls. All right. Then Saturn in Aquarius, retro by the way. So we're gonna be misunderstanding how our expressions, our feelings, our emotions, others' feelings, others' emotions, others' expressions, and others' perspectives about reality, about how in the past you, others, and the world gain stability, security, a group and a team in a unique, individual way. We're going to misunderstand how you uniquely feel about partnerships, teams, the basketball team, the football team that you were in the past. Something like that. Or you're going to feel weird about a job or a work or a project that you had in the past. And that might come up right now. That's maybe why you're feeling weird right now. Because remember, Cancer is the most powerful sign because it's ruled by the moon, and the moon is the closest to us, so it's super easy to manifest out of that energy. So with the sun there, anything we pay attention to or anything we see and believe can manifest super fast. So if you see and you act on that in conjunction, you might manifest it, which might be good because you might bring some individuality, some unique structure into your life, and that's cool. But you might feel weird. It's like bitter medicine that helps you, right? Then Uranus in Taurus, sextiling the Sun in Cancer. Opportunities to see changes in the world, in economy, in agriculture, and how people have their own fixed way to receive profit, love, and sustenance. Opportunity to see all of those things in a more comfortable, private, emotional, and attached way. So there is an opportunity right now to see all those changes with a kind heart, with love, with I need that. But you might not, the world wasn't in it, you couldn't receive a lot of profit out of it. But now, because everybody is seeing those new changes in infrastructure, business, how to receive money, how to receive love, how to receive security in a fixed way, they were new, so people were feeling, and still is, and we're gonna still feeling this while Uranus is in Taurus. We're gonna feel insecure about stability. We're gonna feel opposing about comfort. We're gonna feel changing about receiving profit, love, and sustenance. But right now, with the Sun in Cancer, that is helping us to feel more safe, feeling more connected. But that's a problem right there. You can feel very connected to something that you thought it was stable, right? And then it changed, and it's not stable anymore. But you were so connected with it, now it's hard to let go, or it hurts you even more. It hurts you more than necessary. So keep that in mind. Or you were already doing and paying attention to some unique way to have structure, stability, and have business in your life. And now, because everybody else is paying attention to it, you can benefit and profit a lot from that. Whoa, I like that. I like that. I like that. Neptune in Pisces, trining the Sun in Cancer. A gift to initiate and act in our dreams, illusions, and imaginations that come from the depths of ours and everybody's subconscious realm. That's when the archetypes of Carl Jung comes into play. It's not like I share a subconscious realm with you. No, what those archetypes mean is, since we all came here into this realm, we all shared at least one interest, one common interest. We follow a desire. We wanted to experience something that you can only experience here. So every spirit that came here fits in at least one category. And the most gullible spirits came here because they want to experience every desire. So you can have, hi Momo, how you doing? Momo is a Cancer girl. Momo is a cardinal water girl. And she a beauty. Look at that shiny skin, that shiny fur. Momo, you wanna say something? No, she's feeling. She was sleeping. Hi, you guys heard, Momikita? Bite of love. So you might share a subconscious reason to be here with somebody. It doesn't mean you share the subconscious realm. You just share a reason, a desire to come here. That's how you arrived here with a group of people, and that's the archetypes. So we can act, see, and express feelings, emotions, creativity, dreams, illusions, insecurities, fears, hidden enemies, and hidden lovers that come from a common subconscious spiritual background. Past lives, past spiritual travels. Yesterday in the store, you know how Neptune passes go really deep. But that's why the world is even more free for all right now. Oh, I have to make a video just about that, to call attention on that. Sun in Cancer, sextiling Uranus in Taurus, and trining Neptune in Pisces. That's why in the podcast that I made with Daria yesterday, we said that the world got even more FFA. Act, see, and express. So that means that there is an opportunity and a gift for others to see, act, and express about your new, unique business, backed and supported by a strong, deep spiritual purpose. So if you want to achieve the routine, the business, the status, the security of your dreams, it is right now. Keep in mind, it's a cardinal gift. It's a cardinal sextile. Okay? So it's the start. You can start it right now. Or if you want to, it's the best time to start right now. Or to go deeper into it. Or to refresh it. Right? Because we have the gift to act and see on our dreams, illusions, and imaginations. And we have an opportunity to act and see in a more emotional and connective way about unique changes in how we obtain security. So obtain security, receiving money. You do something unique. You do something new. Uranus in Taurus. And there is a gift for you or somebody else to act on it, to connect with it, and to add on it, to associate themselves with you, because Neptune in Pisces, and you both share a dream, an illusion, an imagination, or a spiritual purpose. So make sure you are connecting with those, because they might sound good, they might feel good, they might not be good. Right, Miss Aria? Miss Aria was in her world. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So big energy there. Big opportunity, big portal to start or go more or work more into your business, into your activities, into your dream, illusions, imaginations, new ways to gain stability in your life. Okay? Lastly, but not least, Sun in Cancer, Pluto in Capricorn, Retrograde. So they are opposing. So we are hurting, we are clashing, or we are balancing how we see the world with deep transformations, taboos, or deep fears and insecurities about the world. So now we are forced to see them. We are forced to feel them. We are forced to act on them. And that will create new ways. So we are creating new ways to feel, but the world is transforming and making us create new ways to act. We are creating new ways to connect emotionally, but how the world is transforming is making us creating new ways to connect financially, logically, with structure. New friends, new business partners, new parties, new spending a lot of time doing your own business because it's not secure yet. Spending paying attention to something that makes you feel comfortable, working on something that makes you feel uncomfortable, but it is the infrastructure, it is the basis of your next stage, of your next business, of your next spaceship, of your next castle. Paying attention to somebody that was already there, transform yourself or open yourself to bad moments because you want to find the best business partners. It's all opposing, you know what I'm saying? Wow. And that's it, guys. That's it for today. I think I want to speak a bit more about this opposition of Pluto and the Cancer. This is a great opportunity to heal traumas because Pluto is in retro still, right? Let me check. Pluto retro. So Pluto retro in Capricorn, it means we are experiencing, remembering through ourselves or things in our surroundings past moments where we were transformed by a change in a physical world, or we transformed ourselves and we changed the world, and that was traumatic. That might created some taboos that we can't speak about that to others, and when others speak about that we feel cringe, or that made you feel stronger because you went through that change, you went through that transformation. So we are dealing with those past moments, deep past moments, and we have the opportunity to clash or to balance with new ways to feel about it. So you can create a new way to feel that was so bad, or you can create a new way to see that in like, bro, I love myself because I went through that. Okay? I will not go deeper in that. That's up to you. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I hope you guys had fun and learned something here. I had a lot of fun. Until the next time, Esoteric Cloud Surfer surfing out. Believe in yourself, expand your world, and the world around you will expand. See you soon. Mwah.